fucking head, mate. Oh, what the hell? Huh? Whoa, that's lovely. What? Hello? Anyone there? Good morning, love.
I think you mean good afternoon, Captain. It's 1600.
Yeah, well, it feels like 0600 in my skull. Anyways, I happened to find a little something peculiar on my bed just now, and I was wondering if you had a go last night.
No, I'm afraid not. But if you're interested in a late brunch, I'd be happy to stop by.
Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm in the middle of an investigation. Can I take a pussy rain check?
Your endless crass wordplay continues to amuse me to no end. Of course. And good luck finding your girl.
No, Captain, we didn't shag last night. Ella's here and she said it wasn't her either.
For sure. That was more like last night.
How the hell did you two know what was going on?
Your comm terminal privileges are set to public.
Hangover, the crew's all spying on me, phantom cum menace. This is turning out to be a flippin' strange one.
By the way, Fortune called earlier, but Demi told her you were like totally destroyed.
She sounded very understanding about it.
Shit! I better double time it to the bridge. So, the brat called.
Yes, Captain. I'm patching you through now.
Oh, look. If it isn't Mr. I can't take drugs without becoming useless for 48 hours straight. How very kind of you to join us.
Fortune, it's been 36 at the most.
I can confirm that it was actually 32, sir.
Aha!
I see. You must really be making an effort in light of this whole fate of the galaxy resting upon your shoulders thing.
Nah, I only had 3 tinnies left instead of my usual 6er. Anyways, if you've gotten your customary piss-taking out of the way, we might have a problem.
What I can safely assume you're going to ask me to deal with, right?
I found some evidence that there might be a stowaway on the ship.
You just happen to be in luck, Captain. That's exactly what I'm calling about.
Enough playing around. Who jizzed on my sheets last night?
Why don't you just turn around and see for yourself?
Am I missing something?
Just me. I really like your ship, by the way. Unfortunately, she's got a lot of big, gaping holes. Oh, in her security. I'm just saying it's not hard to get inside her.
Right.
Yeah, anyways. Lucky for you, I've been probing all her loose entrances so Fortune can give them a good filling when I'm done, and I still sound ridiculous. Oh, this is not going well.
So I have an adorable, socially awkward Nike infiltration specialist to thank for the surprise gruel party. I'm both turned on and creeped out, and that is strangely working.
Oh, really?
By the way, when were you planning to give me your name?
Oh, it's Taryn. Krosk. Taryn is my name.
Taryn has been working for me for quite some time. She's done security for all of my safe houses.
Taryn Krosk? Are you part of the team that pulled off the great fucktoy robbery last year?
Team? Nope, that was just me.
You broke into a maximum security Imperium stronghold and walked out with over 1,000 priceless antique clit ticklers all by yourself.
It was nothing.
Those facilities are why she's here. Eric recently provided us intel on a top-secret facility that, hilariously enough, is located inside the sacred Xenu Temple of Defilement. The Imperium currently has a working prototype of one of these weapons of ass destruction, and that's our target.
Where is the Senator, by the way? He's usually here for these mission briefings.
We waited for 2 hours while you were face-down drunk before Eric got called away on official business. It must have been some kind of emergency. But it was weird how happy he seemed about it. What Eric quite strongly emphasized before he departed, however, was that us retrieving this thing meant life or death for the revolution. That's all I needed to hear to make sure we do this right.
So, what is it exactly we're after?
My vibrator. Well, not my vibrator, but a vibrator that used to be in my possession for reasons.
The Mark 17 Pussy Pummeler is the most powerful sex toy ever created. If the Imperium has managed to weaponize its energy, we're all in big trouble.
I didn't quite catch that. You mind repeating the name for me?
The Mark 17 Pussy Pummeler.
Continue.
The facility where it's being kept looks like just another ancient Xenu ruin on the outside, but it's full of traps and Imperium guards. Before a ground-based entry is possible, we'll have to shut the system down after flying in through a series of tight corridors and tunnels, which makes for a little bit of a problem.
Problem? The Phoenix can handle those conditions, especially with me behind the stick.
I wasn't talking about those conditions. I was talking about my condition. You see, Niketh kind of have a reaction to solar males, as evidenced by our recent incident.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'm well acquainted with the biology of your species, if you know what I mean.
Sadly, we all do.
Right, but I specifically have an unfortunate and severe allergic reaction to such pheromones, like an uncontrollable urgency.
I fail to see how the word unfortunate fits into that situation.
Think of it like Tourette's, but fapping. It might seem funny at first, but in the wrong place at the wrong time, like you and me locked in a 2-seater fighter while trying to sneak past a deadly security system.
Yep, it's starting to come together for me now.
Captain, I just want you to know that this mission is incredibly important to me on so many levels, and I'm going to do my best to make sure my condition does not interfere with its success.
See? Take note, Captain. No excuses. Just owning up. This is how a professional should conduct themselves.
Professional? Might I remind you that this girl was fapping over my unconscious body less than 3 hours ago?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I walked into that one. Regardless, time to suit up. The Temple of Defilement is directly below us.
Celestina, what a pleasant surprise. What can I do for you? Any more of those Xenu prophecies keeping you awake at night?
Indeed, they are. Most recently, I had 2 short visions, both disturbing, of black winds descending upon the palace, of the death of a great warrior, and the anarchy it inspired. That is not why I'm calling, my love. I found what you were talking about in the ossuary. Please, tell me, why did Casadora confiscate the entire history of a species?
When the solar ships were first discovered, we herded them onto the garbage planet that eventually became New Vegas. Every inch of their ships was scoured. Inside, we found a portable sort of backup for this rudimentary, primitive data network. They referred to it as the Internet. Although it was only a localized version of the network as a whole, we learned some crazy shit about Earth. The craziest being they actually had several of their own religions that were remarkably similar to the Veil.
The Solars had their own form of worship? That's good, isn't it? Doesn't that demonstrate that they can potentially accept ours?
Yeah, that's what Casadora thought too. Unfortunately, she ignored a few things. Like the part about those beliefs also resulting in an endless cycle of hatred, war, and bloodshed throughout all recorded history. Sound familiar? On top of that, every single solar in Prodigium is the descendant of a hardened criminal from their galaxy. I love them, but those lunatic mammals aren't exactly quick to embrace someone revoking their freedom.
I am still convinced that it was Cassador's methods that led to the hatred and fear of our religion, not the veil itself. The veil is not meant to restrict autonomy. It is meant to guide the faithful towards making the right choices so that they can be safe beneath it.
Trust me, I'm well aware of what you think it's supposed to do.
Tell me about the Solars. They remain an enigma to me. How could they be capable?
I've actually thought about that a lot. And it probably has something to do with their lifespan. It's so short compared to almost any other species in Prodigium. But when they're determined to do something, good fucking luck stopping them.
I see. Perhaps that sense of mortality makes them fear a wasted life more than anything else, which is why they are so determined to act on their impulses, no matter how dangerous they may be. I imagine that is why New Vegas was so popular. That kind of self-destruction became alluring, even for our most devout.
You have to understand, some people just aren't meant to walk the path of purity. Because they're strongest when they misbehave.
Did you know such a person?
I'm proud to say I did. At one time, he was the biggest fuck-up waste of potential you could possibly imagine. But New Vegas transformed him into something resembling a decent man. Well, despite his job requirements.
My whole life, I've been told about how I will reach my full potential through obedience. But I feel my powers consistently growing stronger when I misbehave. And now, I feel a fire inside that I cannot deny. I saw some footage in the Solar's data. Perhaps it was some kind of ancient educational video. I experienced ravenous inclinations on display during an almost vicious mating ritual.
And the Empress herself is confessing to me that she got turned on watching a porno. Wow. This is happening right now.
I feel so guilty for letting it corrupt me. I feel guilty for wanting to explore it more. Yet I also feel guilty for denying myself something I clearly crave. How can I possibly make this go away?
I have an idea. Maybe you could describe the thoughts you're having to me in as much graphic detail as possible.
What? No, I could never confess such things. Especially not to you.
Why? Because they're about me?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, oh my. I need a very cold shower followed by a very, very long meditation session.
Oh, come on. Things were just getting good.
Good night,
Eric. This girl's gonna be the end of me.
Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
So, you think you're good enough to work for me, huh? just one question. Are you sexist? No? Whew. I'm something of a former misogynist myself, and I don't want to work with some regressive macho asshole, even if they may have a delicious-looking wang by society standards. Okay, so, you see that compound over there? It belongs to a local warlord who just so happens to be in possession of my girlfriend. I'd ask you to bring her back, but I've already tried every diplomatic option I could think of. One time, I even forced her to stay up all night on the phone so she could listen to me cry about how her need for satisfying intercourse is what ruined our relationship. Can you believe such a mature discussion didn't win her over? I'm out of ideas and just looking to move on, but I can't do it without my most prized possession. When she bailed, she swiped my PU game console and all 900 of my games. Do you know how much time and money I've invested in that thing? Get it back for me, and I'll give you some credits.
Stay focused, Tara. Stay focused. So hot! Keep it together, Taryn. Charge it up! Whoa! All right! Keep it together, Taryn. Charge it up! Ooh, pretty explosion! Infinite enemy penetration! Charge it up! Pretty explosions!
Oh, it's over already?
My PU! Now I can retreat back to my basement and do what I do best. Pretend that I have both the intellect and altruistic nature necessary to use my observations about fucking video games to better society's understanding of itself. Oh, right, your credits. Here you go.
Anomaly found. Scanning. Scanning.
Leave it to me. Is the coast clear? Take Good guys win again.
Anomaly found.
Stay focused, Terran. Stay focused. Ooh, pretty explosion. ready?
Scanning.
Welcome, good sir. I hope that you are prepared for a perilous and epic journey of utmost importance. A once-in-a-lifetime quest to boldly fap to that which no one has fapped to before. You see, the item I seek is one of a kind. The Imperium fears its discovery so much that even mere allusion to the potency of its filth would be considered treason. That's why you are here, an outlaw that is willing to discover the majesty of the lewdness I seek at any cost. A selfish private collector is planning to purchase this item at a secret meeting. If they do, they will keep it to themselves, and trillions of heated meat-beating sessions will be ruined forever! I need you to give the collector a convincing beating and bring me their datapad so that I may learn the location of the deal. We must liberate this pawn for all of Prodigium! Viva la masturbation!
Stay focused, Terran, stay focused.
win again. We are the good guys, right?
Excellent! Give me some time to hack this datapad so I can find the location of the deal. Then, we shall ambush the seller and retrieve the prize.
Scanning.
Claws ready.
I don't feel so good.
Whoa. Sick. Leave it to me. You're mine. Leave it to me. Take it.
Check this out. Oh! My!
Leave it to me. Here I go.
This!
Good guys win again.
Anomaly found.
Stay focused, Terran. Stay focused. Whoa!
It's over already?
Anomaly found.
Ah, Scrodin, sack be praised! There is still someone out there that doesn't want me dead. You came to save me! You see, the trouble is, I'm a bad PR person. Just one small misstep, and the whole galaxy jumps on you and treats you like a traitor. I can still feel their judgmental stares boring into my soul. All I wanted to do was create the ultimate hero game. I collected millions of credits from horny investors and began pouring it into development of the game. Alas, it all fell apart so quickly, despite my perfectly reasonable ideas. They were so modest, like 9 trillion polywaifu character models, each unique down to every sphincter wrinkle, that evolved their personalities with branching storylines to match every single interaction you have with them. Tens of thousands of unique solar systems with fully explorable planets, 8 million spaceships, the ability to become a god and assume control of an entire universe of titties. This is Rhodos. Sure, it was ambitious for something about fapping, but fapping is... well, fapping can actually be boring. Why can't they realize that? And why would I use my own credits to make it when there wasn't even anything defined or playable in place? Well, that would just be financially irresponsible. However, my investors are the least of my problems. The programming of Rhodos was so revolutionary, and the sheer complexity of its code spaghetti immediately drew the attention of a... Please save me!
Stay focused, Terran, stay focused. So hot!
win again. We are the good guys, right?
Ah, by the veil! I'll never stop having nightmares about fuckbot cocksabers swinging at my head. What have I done?
Anomaly found.
I'm doing okay, I guess. I'm not used to interacting with so many people, though. Especially from such different backgrounds. You gotta understand, I've only been off my planet for a few years. Nikith aren't the most culturally enriched people out there. But even though it's a big change, I'm enjoying myself.
How'd you end up getting off your planet?
Long story short, after my first close encounter with an alien vibrator, I just had to know what else was out there. The Mary Celeste is so cool! I've been on other ships that can slip past sophisticated tracking technology, but her ability to actually generate a large stealth field at these speeds, it's unreal! It feels so right to be on a ship that matches my own talents in the art of infiltration. We're practically made for each other.
Taryn, are you getting the hots for me, ship?
If you hadn't noticed, I kind of have a thing for inanimate objects. The hum of her engines is just so comforting, and the vibrations help me, sleep better.
You know, you told me why you left your planet, but not how you got off it.
Well, how I got off it goes back to how I got off on it. You remember I told you about finding that vibrator, right? I kind of, stole it from a tourist.
You swiped a lady's box buzzer? That's uncalled for.
Captain, I don't think you understand how things work on my planet. We don't have stealing there. Everything is basically community property. You just take what you want when you want it. Simple.
But don't you guys have stuff that's valuable? Or something that's important to you?
Of course we do. But with something like that, it's your responsibility to keep your eyes on it. Oh, for example, one of my 29 brothers had this stone axe he really liked. This fat dude that lived next to us kept taking it to cut wood. My bro hated having to walk all the way over there every time he needed it back, so he started fucking the guy's wife.
How exactly did that solve the situation?
I mean, after the 5th time, the guy got the message. Take my axe, I fuck your wife. Pretty simple. He didn't like the sight of this handsome, young, and hung dude dicking down his missus, so he made his own axe.
Wait, are you saying even married ladies are community property on your planet?
No, Captain. That would be incredibly sexist. Everyone fucks whoever they want. Anyways, you're getting me off track. Okay, so getting back to the tourism stuff. Most people that came to our planet just wanted to see the sights, but we get a lot of merchants as well.
If your people aren't that interested in technology, what kind of stuff did they import?
Solar cock, obviously. The gigolo business was insane back home. Plus, a lot of guys that came to my planet were just giving dick away.
I don't think I ever heard of reverse sex tourism before.
Well, you have now. Man, I remember entire ships full of solars arriving and creating these dick-feeding frenzies that went on for days. I stayed away for the most part due to the whole gash-gobbling thing, but one of the boys brought some toys with him. I was more interested in those, so I swiped the vibrator when I got a chance. I brought it home and just went fucking crazy with it. We're talking a 2-day marathon of masturbation, Captain. That was when I fell in love with technology. I knew I had to get off the planet and find more of these things.
Did you hop a ride on the shuttle then?
Actually, the guy the vibrator belonged to? Well, it's a long story. I'll tell you some other time.
Exiled traitor and megabitch of our generation, Alacia Sorn, has escaped from the Bastion. The Cloy Supreme Council, whose chambers she sullied earlier with capital interspecies fornication, has put an unprecedented bounty on her head. Miss Sorn, who was last seen getting her asshole decimated by an unknown solar assailant's giant